Hey everybody, how's everyone doing today? Time for another Fallout Hobbies live stream. As always, Jules is here.
Hey, what's up, guys?
We are working on some assorted stuff today. I realized that sometimes I don't finish projects in a timely manner. And I've been working on this Sons of Medusa Repulsor for a while. I did it in 2 other videos where I showed different aspects of lighting the kit up and stuff like that. So today, I'm just going to spend an hour while I'm on video with you guys.
Hey, Cass, what's up? He says it's looking sick, and he says, hey, Ron
cool.
and Jules.
Hey, Cass. So, I'm going to basically just spend an hour putting this thing together a little bit more and hopefully finishing out the lighting to the point where I can close it up. It's not fully closed yet. There we go. So there's the lighting in here that I need to kind of finish up. I need to do another headlight piece. I got some fiber optics for some sensors that need to be finished up. And I need to do the final connecting of these lights to these lights, which run the back engines here. So these are all one piece here. So we got different lights for different aspects. The blue is the internal lights. These 2 whites are the other headlight. This is one set of headlights right here. I'd like to, and then there's fiber optics for one of the sensors. I'd like to get it to the point where I can kind of close everything up if I can today. And then all I would need to do after that is spend just a little bit of time on some final hand details, and it would all be done. And then I could photograph it and use it for the social media, for the store and whatnot. Another cool thing here is, and I showed this in another video, using the flickering LED kits to create a cool engine effect. So that's what the engines look like. They're kind of glowing a little bit, like there's thrusters, like some thrust coming out of it. So I got to finish connecting that. I installed some magnets on the bottom here to get it to lock on magnetically to the base. Let's see if I can get these pins to align. It just really goes on the base, but there's those little ridges on the bottom of the repulsor bases. How do these ridges connect again? You know, those little ones that are around the edge there? Kind of keep it a little bit more steady. There we go. So it's got a magnetic base, so I can pop it off the base. And I also used my decal sheets and my 3D printed doors for the sides and the back. So anyway, let me just get on to it and just kind of finish this out. Are these pieces glued in?
I'm going to be building my, Raging Heroes chicks over here in a minute, too, while we're doing the live stream. Yeah. Hopefully I won't, super glue my fingers to the model this time.
Happens every time.
That'd be ideal.
No, it's part of it. Super gluing your fingers to the models is part of it. I forgot I need to spray this little satellite dish thing. Comms dish. I'll get that done. Alright, so I'm just going to get into it here. Now, I'm trying to remember because the last time I picked this thing up was a little bit ago. This piece was supposed to go in there, that's fine. These were extra canisters for the sides, extra stowage rather, that I decided to not use. So I'm going to put that off to the side. Don't need that.
Cass Caswell over on our Facebook page is asking if Ron has done any 3D printed Yetis. Yeah. What?
Yetis?
What? Is that spelled? Wait, what? I don't know. Here. What is he saying?
I don't know what that is.
I'm not sure.
I don't know what that is, Cass. I'm sorry.
Can you give us more details?
Or an image or something?
I'm not sure if Facebook lets you like post images and comments on live streams anymore. They like used to, but if you have a link to an image, you could post that in the comments. That would be super duper helpful.
So for the headlight sections, we sell these little replacement caged light bits that you can see I've done over here on this one, if I can get it up to the camera to focus in on it.
He says the Ogre Mole Tribes unit for Beast Claw Raiders.
No, definitely have not done that. No, I've done a ton of chaotic bits, a lot of Dark Mechanicus bits, a lot of Dark Eldar bits, and a ton of the lesser known chapters for Chapter Customizer. And on my side business, I've done a ton of Star Trek models and Star Wars models. Well, one of my other side businesses. I have like way too many businesses.
Andrew from our watch party in our customer creations group says maybe he means like Yeti cups. I don't know. Which is kind of funny. Hey, Andrew.
What's up, dude? This is like the other stuff I 3D print over here. This is like a Cardassian ship from Deep Space Nine. That's one of my model kits. I designed this and printed it, but that's for one of my side businesses for more like sci-fi model makers as opposed to, war gamers, different preferences. This one also uses the same LEDs that I used in this kit, the flickering ones, the candle ones, but orange ones instead of blue, which created a really cool orange engine effect on the back of the ship.
Cass is saying on the Facebook page, damn, was hoping you might create them, and he means for like the unit for Sigmar.
No, I haven't really done a lot of Age of Sigmar stuff at all, honestly. For myself personally, I made like some Deepkin bases and couple terrain things, but they were for personal projects, not for like store projects.
Yeah, I still have like a whole box of those Daughters of Cain.
Daughters of Cain, yeah.
I gotta finish up.
Yeah, that piece is in. Okay, so this, did this just get broken off, or why was this in here? Oh, it just wasn't even glued in. Never mind. Well, that's gonna get.
We were thinking of eventually getting into Warcry, though.
Well, I got a bunch of Warcry stuff. You can play the game whenever you want. You just never want to play with me.
That is not true. I'm very, 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 very busy. Busy lately.
For those of you that don't know, Jules is also an author on the side and has published many novels.
Shh.
And she doesn't want me to talk about it.
It's under a pen name. Don't worry, you won't find it. Cass says that my partner has just started Daughters of Cain.
Can you hand me the accelerator there?
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, Jules says Daughters of Cain, and then for $40K, I bought her the Raging Heroes ones that are the what are they called?
The Crucible, Daughters of
Sisters of the Crucible.
Something.
Which look like Mexican Day of the Dead, and they're really, really cool. And they could be substituted for Sisters of Battle.
There was this one woman that reached out to the store that kind of inspired me with that, because she bought the same set and she was asking about custom decals for like face paint.
Yeah.
And so
for like the Day of the Dead.
Yeah.
Like face masks.
That's something that's super specific, really tiny for sizing. And then I really fell in love with the figures. So it's kind of like a dual purpose. If she does end up ordering them, I need to be able to figure out sizing and placement. And
they would be so tiny.
Very tiny.
But they would look awesome.
So I'm thinking I'm actually going to create some of those for myself.
Totally. Toads and goats. I'm trying to get these, this is the one sensor piece that goes right here. This is the headlight for right here. And then I'm finishing out installing the clear pieces and the LEDs for the headlight right here. So I'd like to get these 3 pieces popped in. And if I can get those 3 pieces popped in, I'm actually pretty much golden to close it up once I solder these positive and negative bundles over to these positive and negative bundles inside the model here.
Andrew in our watch party is saying that he would love if you did some Imperial Guard custom head printed bits, Forge World pulled the Cadian respirators, and he's looking for cool replacements.
Oh, they did? I didn't know they did that. Yeah, I mean, that's something I could do down the road. One of the biggest things is I got to get more printers, because I have 3 form printers right now, and they're running 24/7 to keep up with all the orders that are coming in for Chapter Customizer and all the bits orders for Fallout Hobbies, and I'm just printing like 24/7. I really need to get like 2 more this year, I think, honestly.
It doesn't help that USPS is like totally crapped out during COVID, and our time has also been diverted to reshipping a ton of stuff.
We've wasted so much time in the past like 2 months just trying to fix like screwed up orders because of USPS and because of COVID, and it's very frustrating the amount of money and time that has been wasted just trying to fix all this crap.
Well, hopefully after November, I don't know, our postal system will be better. Hopefully.
Yeah. Well, when our...
No. We're not going to go there.
You can't let me do a rant?
No.
I want to do a political rant so bad.
I'm trying to stay really positive today.
All right.
Because, yeah, he's actually visiting our town today.
Our illustrious and glorious imperial leader is visiting the city that Jules and I live in right now. And
we live in the city of the pizza capital of the world, ironically.
Yeah.
So maybe you need a slice of pizza. I don't know.
Yeah. What he really needs is to see my tattooed white ass.
Positive. Be positive.
Staying positive. Okay. Moving on.
No politics. Moving
on with life. The switch isn't on. There we go. So these are the 2 white ones. Let me get these in there. All right, that one fits. That's good. And then I could get. So I kind of have to back it up a little bit. All right. And kind of the same.
Andrew says from the, I'm not going to disregard it, we can say it or whatever, said that, yeah, he's in Scranton or something. Apparently he won the state by 0.7%. Probably won't happen again. Oh, my bad, disregard that. Yeah, we're actually in Old Forge, which,
the accelerator, yeah, thank you.
Is right on the outskirts of Scranton, so...
Well, it's a ploy because he's trying to get Biden's goat. So he figures if he can muster up some support near Biden's hometown, because Biden's from Scranton, then he can. But the interesting thing is, this whole area is very divided.
Yeah.
Different neighborhoods.
Different towns.
And like the town that we're in is very red. But, like, the town, like, just a couple miles north of us is pretty freaking liberal.
Scranton, actually,
Scranton's
is pretty progressive.
liberal, yeah.
Yeah, we
overall.
actually have our first female mayor, which is very, very cool. And she ran as an independent because of issues with the Democratic Party here for that. So that's pretty cool.
I just want the mail to be fucking fixed.
I know.
You know, of all the like absolutely ludicrous things that this guy has done for the past 4 years, which has just repeatedly continued to screw me in the ass year after year with different policy changes. It's like, then he goes for the fucking mail? And I can't be the only small business that's pissed off about this.
About the shipping?
Yeah, I can't be the only small business that's, like, getting, you know, dozens of emails every day. Where's my order? Where's my order? I don't know. It's lost somewhere in the middle of the fucking country because Trump hired this asshole that decided to dismantle the mail sorting systems.
Tone it down. Tone it down. Andrew says, yeah, she's a great mayor. Are you from, like, around here? Is we usually we don't get a whole lot of that. There is, like, one, like, gaming store near us that's up in Dixon City, Adventure Games. We did sponsor, like, one of their tournaments.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, okay, cool. Andrew says, yeah, he lives in Scranton.
Oh, okay, cool.
Very cool. We're not originally from here. I'm originally from Baltimore and Balmer Hun. And Ron is transplanted from Philly, so...
I miss my Fanatic.
Andrew says, yes, he goes to Adventure Games.
Yeah, we sponsored one of their...
Was it last year or year before?
It was last year. It was right after Nova opened last year, right before COVID.
I feel like we should do some sort of, like, fall workshop or something right around the time that Nova Open would have been, because we're obviously...
That would be in 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah. That's a...
Nova Open would have been in 2 weeks. This would have been normally when I would be frantically running around trying to pad out my inventory for the convention.
That's right. I keep forgetting, like, we're in the middle of, like, towards the end of August now. Well, maybe during the fall or winter when, like, things get cooler and more people are inside anyway, so...
I think the winter would be better because people would, you know, need some more inside activity.
Mm-hmm. We
could do, like a series of videos and stuff like that. Well, we'll talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the things that I'm doing right now is I talk about this stuff a lot. In fact, I have a whole new thing of it right here. Liquid tape. You can get this at Lowe's or Home Depot. Prefer Lowe's. And it's basically liquid electrical tape. It's liquid black rubber. And what I use this for is kind of sealing, like you can see I've done it on this one here. I painted the inside of the LEDs and where they connected to it with it so that it didn't cause light leakage back into the model because I wanted the interior of the model to be mainly blue. And if I didn't mask the inside of these lights, it would cast white light all through the inside of the model. So I'm opening up a bottle of this and I'm trying to find a brush that I can use for it that's small enough. But I also know I'm going to destroy the brush when I do it because it's liquid rubber. So I'm going to find something sufficiently crappy. This brush is sufficiently crappy.
Oh, just give it to Autumn. And then it'll be sufficiently crappy. That girl is rough.
Yeah, that girl needs to get better with taking care of her
art supplies.
Oh, sure. Jules and I have technically 5 kids between the two of us, but her one son is...
he's not really a kid anymore.
Yeah,
remember,
he's a young adult now.
Well, he's 18 going on 45. He knows everything.
Right. But we have 4 young kids between the 2 of us. So 4 young kids, 2 houses, a lot of mess. All right, so I dabbed the, ooh, that stuff is strong. So I dabbed the liquid rubber on the inside of here. This will take maybe about like 5 minutes or so to set up. All right, see, this is where in the previous video I was talking about fiber optics, because I ran a fiber optic to this red LED, which created a pretty cool effect here. But I probably should mask off that LED. I just want to take a look over here and see if there's any other areas where I want to run fiber optics off that LED before I close it up. Which, I guess if I really wanted to get crazy, I could add it to a couple other areas, but I don't know, I'm feeling kind of good with where it's at right now. I don't want to go too overboard with things. Not for this one, at least. All right, that's fine. I'll just run it off the one strand. All right, so I'm just gonna mask out that so it doesn't bleed red light into it. So I'm just painting the LED there. You don't have to paint the actual fiber optic itself because that doesn't emit light on the side, only on the ends.
And I wanted to mention, if you guys aren't on our mailing list, which you can sign up on the website and you get a like $5 coupon off if you do. I think, well, it depends on how far we get with stuff today. We might be launching some new stuff tomorrow. Might be.
If it's not launched tomorrow, it's going to be launched next week, 100% for sure. I'm in the process of creating a dozen new accessories for different Space Marine chapters for Chapter Customizer. So I'm getting ready to launch that, and they're mostly done. The design work's done, but then what is very time consuming is creating product shots and stuff like that. So see that. All right, 1 second. I'm going to go spritz this with some black primer outside so I could get that on there soon.
Can you shut the door so it doesn't fumigate?
Yep.
Thank you, baby. You know what? While he is spraying stuff, I'm going to grab another cup of coffee.
It was only 1 second. I literally was just spraying this one little part.
I'm still going to go grab coffee.
Okay.
You want anything while I'm up?
No, I'm good. Thank you. All right. So I'm basically waiting for this to set up here. And where's that brush I was just using? Yeah. All right, I just got to give everything like a minute to dry because I got a couple of things drying in different areas, and then I can start doing some gluing. Got these pieces in here. Yeah, like basically when I'm done getting this whole thing together, I need to do a couple little highlights, a little bit more paint chipping. I need to finish detailing this figure out, which won't take too long, I don't think. And like the gun barrels need a little bit of detailing, stuff like that. But it's really, really close. Really close. I could go ahead and just let's get that. Flip out the back here.
All right, let me check messages. It is gorgeous out. You know what we should do tonight? Like after game night with Simon and Julia?
Fire pit?
Yes.
Depends on how long game night goes for.
Mm-hmm. This is true.
Because game night will usually go until about like 11 or something.
We've been, ever since COVID started, doing virtual game nights with two of our friends out in Philly for All Bad Cards, which is like an online version of Cards Against Humanity, which I actually subscribe to his Patreon because it's our date nights anymore. So.
Alright, I'm getting the soldering iron fired up because I'm going to, I just need to do these 2 connections here and then glob on some more liquid rubber.
Can I have the accelerator before you do
sorry.
that?
Yeah, I'm done with this for now.
Thank you.
Well, at least for a couple minutes. I need to get another bottle of that. On a side note, my son's birthday is this weekend, and he loves Deadpool, even though he's a little too young to see the movies, but he's seen a bunch of other Deadpool stuff that was toned down. So I was painting this Deadpool figure for him last night, and I think he's going to be pretty happy with that. At least I hope so.
Mike Donahoe is asking on our Facebook page, is that a magnet on the bottom? And if so, what's it for, out of curiosity?
It is a magnet. It's for the base.
Oh, shit. God damn it.
There we go.
Todd Kerrigan says, awesome. And Mike says, laugh out loud, happy birthday to the little kiddo. Aw.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm really excited for this weekend, actually.
Summers are always really busy for us for birthdays. It's draining. So all 3 are in a row. 1 in June, 1 in July, 1 in August, except for like my daughter Autumn. She's in November.
Yeah, we get like a 2-month break there.
Yeah.
It's actually, it starts out April with me, then May.
Alex is
Alex
too.
is April. He's after me, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right. So it's me, and then her adult son Alex, and then Jules, and then my son Sparrow, then her son Kalen, then my son Oscar, then her daughter Autumn. Pretty much all in a row. With the exception of a month and a half, 2-month break there in between Oscar and Autumn. But most of those birthdays get pretty, it's a lot of planning and parties and birthday gifts and whatnot.
And, of course, Autumn always gets gypped a little bit in November because her birthday is just way too close to Christmas. Is what it is.
Yeah.
I think I put too much glue in this hole, and now it's not fitting right, and I'm trying to scrape the freaking super glue out, and it's...
Sorry. You mean you put too much super glue on it and then it got like stuck or something in the hole?
Yes. You know what? I'm gonna just put this one down right now and put it aside because it's bugging me. Okay.
Yeah, I need to move this incredibly hot soldering iron somewhere else so it doesn't fall on me and burn my leg. Move it over here. That's good. because I don't think I need to solder anything else today. All right. So if I did this right, okay, I did it right. All the engines are working, all the interior lights are working. Switch is working. Okay, cool. All right. Just let that dry up and I can start closing her up. Yeah, so this magnet right here is for the base, but then there's two magnets back here which would just kind of keep the 9-volt battery sitting there so it's not shaking around inside the model. If I wanted to build this model with a full interior, I would probably have used the micro LED kits because the battery clips for them are a lot smaller and I'd be able to conceal them a little bit more. But I also wouldn't have been able to get the flickering candle effects on the engines because the engine candle effects I only have in 9-volt LEDs. I don't have them in the micro LEDs. So it's kind of like you got to choose what you're doing here. I didn't feel the desire to build a full interior for this tank, so I felt like I could just use the whole interior to house all the wiring and the batteries. But it could be done cleaner and tighter and smaller with micro LED kits. Because these are the battery clips for the micro LED kit, so these could have easily fit right in these compartment areas.
There's like a past video, I think, where you did the micro LED kit if anybody wants to watch.
Yeah, I've done a couple of videos where I've shown micro LED kits in vehicles and in figures, and then I've done the regular LED kits for a couple different vehicles and some sci-fi models and stuff like that. Let me flip this around. Can I borrow the accelerator for 1 second?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to glue some of these light pieces in. Time to attach the headlights and everything so it's not just floating around. Let me slide this so you guys can actually see what I'm doing here. Just a bead of super glue is enough. A bead of accelerator. There we go. And then this one is just an interior light. This one is the other headlight.
I can't wait to paint these.
Yeah, they look super fun. I want to get started on building the Dark Elder ones that I picked up from Raging Heroes.
I think I'm going to redo my Space Wolves too with the more traditional color scheme. I was going to go with Crimson Prowler, but
Crimson Prowler is kind of a funny name.
it just wouldn't look right if I want to do this clear glacier kind of looking resin bases, so
Yeah.
they won't work together schematically.
You know what? I don't even need to have this thing so far out. Hold on, minor last minute. Ow!
What'd you do?
The stupidest thing ever. Don't mind me. Almost there. Sorry, I'm just kind of trying to re-drill this one hole for the fiber optic because I realized that I made this cord way too long, and it would just, by being that long, it has way too much of an opportunity to kind of like bend and snap inside of the model, and I just wanted to kind of secure it a little bit more.
I broke off one of her stilettos.
You broke off a stiletto?
Yeah, only a little on the one side. I wonder if there's a way that I can... Yeah, it's somewhere in the carpet, like a little tiny piece of resin.
Well, we can just recreate that.
Yeah, like putty or something.
Or just another tiny piece of plastic.
Yeah.
I really kind of sealed this piece in a bit. I just broke a drill bit doing it. That's fine. I got more. Just really trying to get this one piece done, and it's a bit of a pain in the butt.
Mm-hmm.
Fiber optic goes wrong. That's the moral of the story.
I see how that goes.
There we
Could
go.
I have... Oh, there's the accelerator.
All right, there we go. Back in business. Oh, God. I don't know why. I'm really klutzing things up today with this.
Mm-hmm.
So,
It happens.
yeah, some days I'm a little bit more graceful than others. Today is not a graceful day. Okay, I need the accelerator back, and this will be it for a while. I'm sorry, I'm kind of like screwing up your flow over there.
It's okay.
I need to buy another bottle of this stuff.
I shouldn't really be trusted with this shit anyway.
Why?
Well, look at my hands. I've got super glue all over my hands right now. Look at my cutting mat. There's friggin' like... when I first started, like a friggin' weld thing, like, spilled all over it.
I'm sorry.
I'm a messy builder.
So am I. The only difference is I'm doing it on camera so everyone sees my mistakes. Why can't I get this one piece to fit in here properly? There we go, and there we go. Let me just finagle this little piece back in here.
This is the picture that came with this.
All right. Finally.
I feel like that shouldn't have gone
there. Okay.
Vic and Alan McKee Jennison says hello from our watch party. Hey, how's it going?
Hey, what's up, man?
If you are just tuning in, Ron is finishing up the lighting here from another video that he did. And we also mentioned that depending on how far we get with stuff today, we might be releasing new stuff tomorrow. So if you're not signed up to the newsletter, just head over to our website. You do get a $5 coupon for signing up. So it's always good stuff in there.
Yeah, and we don't bomb people with our newsletters either.
Only when we have like new stuff or we're doing a sale or whatnot.
Yeah, we don't just kind of send out a ton of useless newsletters. Right. There we go.
I don't know what's going on with her either.
So, and then this goes on the base. So let's see, the fiber optic's working right here. The headlights are working, although they need a little bit of adjustment, not a big deal. This is working, the engine lights are working. This switch would be covered up by this turret. So that would hide the switch when it's all said and done. Okay, I think I can start running some beads of super glue here and closing this thing up. I'm just running a fine bead of super glue across the seams here. And then on the other side, and then I'll be able to wrap it up there. I don't want to go too crazy just in case for some reason I have to crack this thing open down the road. These lights do last something like 90,000 hours or something like that, so I don't think that it would be like a light burning out issue or anything like that. So these are incredibly long-lived. Okay. Can you assist me for a second?
Well, what's up?
Can you bring the accelerator over here?
Vic and Alan McKee Jennison says needs to go get some airburst stencils off you for his chaos night.
Okay. Babe, I need the accelerator.
Yeah.
Now I need you to run a bead across here and run a bead across there.
Where?
See where the seam is?
Yep.
That's good. That's good. And then across the other seam there. Thank you.
You want more?
Yeah, hold on. I'm going to flip it over and then there's going to be more on the other side. Same spots, other side.
Mm-hmm. We need like another bottle of this.
Yeah, I know. I'll order it today. No, the seams. Seams down there.
I'm not wearing my glasses.
Okay, that's good. Here, don't go away with that.
Okay. I see. Got some on your thumb, didn't I?
Yeah, it's fine. And then over here. Okay, that's good. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you, beautiful assistant of mine.
Oh, what was I doing with this hand? Okay.
It's a little bit of light leakage on these seams. Not that big of a deal. I can paint the edges of them right there and kind of cover that up. I don't know why these front seams are a little funky, but whatever. Probably something I did early on in the build that was kind of screwing that up. That's all right, though. I can work around that. One of the beautiful things about 40K models compared to other types of modeling is you can cover up a lot of imperfections with battle damage and, you know, blast marks and scorches and stuff like that, chipping and whatnot. Here, can I see the accelerator?
1 second.
Quick. I got stuff that's...
I'm replying to someone.
I got stuff that's leaking.
Andrew said he just did the same project. How long do you expect the average lifespan of the battery to last? I know you said 9,000 hours or so for the lights.
It's like 90,000 hours for the lights, something like that. 90,000 to 120,000, depending on...
Well, battery, he's asking.
Battery, something like this. I mean, if you're using it for games, you could probably get like 2 or 3 games per 9-volt battery before it really starts, you know, winding down.
That's what I told him. I said it just depends because it's like how long you...
If you're just turning it on and off here and there like this, you know, just to show it to people or whatever. it'll last a while.
Can I please?
Almost done, babe. Almost done.
I'm done.
Hey, I'm closing up the model.
No. Yeah, I'm just not gonna do that right now.
You are so stubborn. I literally was doing the very last seam, the very last gluing on this entire project, and you're throwing your hands up in the air. Just take the damn glue.
Accelerator.
Accelerate this.
Wow, you're feisty today.
I'm
Yes.
I am a sea of tranquility. Okay.
Andrew says, gotcha, I made it pretty accessible, but for the invention was for game. The intention was for games. Thank you.
Yeah, just you'll get a couple games per 9-volt battery. I just buy them in bulk. I buy them off of Amazon in bulk. All right, so
Lighting is super fun.
that's all working. That's all working. That's all closed up. So what I'm gonna do now is at this point, just adding a little bit more scuffs. I'm gonna do some more detail paints. Like I gotta detail paint these little missile pods, things like that. But it's there. It's pretty much there. So the battery is hidden in the back. You can just pull it out when you want to. And then the door just pops over it, covers it up. And there it is, really. Close it up and turn it on. There we go. So we got the headlights and the fiber optic in the front. We've got some blue flickering engines in the back. And there's some blue, like, interior lights where you could see kind of coming up through the dude right there. And then through the, things are falling off. That's okay. And then through the windows there. I should find some tiny magnets to do these, to hold these in place with. I don't think I have any. I'll have to go buy some more. Yeah, definitely need some tiny magnets to hold this door in place. But yeah, that's the project there. So really just the finishing touches. Pretty happy with where this is at. What time do we have on the video?
It's 2:01.
It's 2:01?
Yeah.
So we've been on for about an hour?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Cool. Well, good timing then. I got it all closed up within an hour. Not bad. All right, guys. Well, come check us out next week around 1 o'clock, and I'll be working on something else. Not sure what it is yet, but I'll be working on something else. And thanks for tuning in today. And I'm really glad that I got this almost done here because I want to photograph this and show it in the store. Show it off on the store page, I mean. But anyway, thanks for checking in, and I will see you guys next week. And have a good one.